Good morning. Today we are going to see a new topic in the course Analysis of Financial Activities, the qualification and disqualification of the auditor. Yes, to become an auditor, the qualification is a very important key point. And what are the qualifications to be an auditor? Whether only the degree is enough to become an auditor? No, there are so much of qualifications, criterias are there to become an auditor. Let us see one by one what is there. The most important theme we are going to know in today's course is that understanding the modes of appointment of a company auditor along with the qualification, as I said, and what are all the disqualification is a crucial for compliance in a corporate governance. So let us see what one by one in detail, because the appointment of an auditor comes under within a three main category. First one is shareholders appointment, second one is board of directors, and third one is regulatory authority appointment. Before all these mode of things, there is some of the key qualifications are required for an auditor to become an auditor. The first and foremost thing, as we said, it's an education. A strong education background in accounting or finance or related field is very essential to become an auditor. Professional qualifications such as which is certified by the public accountant, that is CPA, or a chartered accountant, in short we used to call it as CA, is equivalent or a highly regarded qualification for an auditor. The second comes the professional certification, because one person can do CA or he can do CPA or else he can do a CMA. There are a lot of degrees are there, but a certified professional is different in United States. They used to call it as certified public accountant, that is in United States. Chartered accountant in any Commonwealth countries used to say as a auditor as a CA people, and next comes the certified internal auditor, which is called as CIA, and third comes the certified information system auditor, which is nothing but CISA. It is only for IT people. And foremost thing is the experience. Practical experience gives a person a knowledge more than what he gets from the book, because a practical experience is crucial for auditors to understand what is the reality in the business. So the experience of an auditor is very important to them to gain the knowledge in their area. Next comes the continuing professional education, which we used to see as a CPE. The auditors are offered required to participate in ongoing professional development to stay in their current fields, like a doctor. If just finishing an MBBS degree we become a doctor? No, of course not. We used to practice even day, every day they have to see the combinations of medicine. Like that, an auditor has the regular update in their field. Next comes the ethical standards. Ethical standard is very high important in education qualification of an auditor or in appointment of an auditor. Next comes the disqualification of an auditor. When a disqualification comes, when a conflict of interest arises between the auditor and on a organization who employed the auditor. Next is the breach of professional standard. Auditors are required to adhere to professional standards and code of ethics. Violating these standards, such as engaging in unethical behavior or failing to follow the auditing guidelines, that the auditor gets disqualified. Next comes the lack of professional competence. Auditor must possess the necessary qualification and the competence to perform their duties. If an auditor, for example, if an auditor lacks in his required skills, knowledge, or in experience in some of these grounds, he can be get disqualified. Next one is very important, that is a legal or regularity violation. If an auditor are found to have violated relevant laws, then they may face an disqualification. And another point, when an auditor failed to maintain an independence over time, or when an auditor failed to disclose the relevant information. Yes, it is a very, very important point. When an auditor submit his it is a very important point. When an auditor submits his documents or a documentation after completion of his audit, he has to disclose all the relevant information to his client. If he fails to disclose that information, what he gathered from his own auditing, then this may lead for his disqualification. Thank you. We can see in next video.